Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off and running from Landover. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, hitting it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down from the 42.
Tag. Panther 80. Go.
Here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Deputy. Cowboy 80.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Stop made by a guy who wore the burgundy and gold his first 8 seasons, Jonathan Allen.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught by McLaurin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
70 Lions.
From the gun, run for Krosky-Merritt. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Ready?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go, here we go. 60, cut 19, cut 19. Let go.
Third and long for him here. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than have a perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Look at that power, deep left side. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Taken in by Addison, left side. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock. And they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. And you just get the play off. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 28. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Get up.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Viking 18.
Play action now with Daniels. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Buffalo 18. Go.
3rd and long for Daniels. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's gonna force 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Takes it in at the 21. I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Looking at throw, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Jones gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third and 4 coming up now. McCarthy throwing here. Absolutely fires this one right side. Wide open, downfield, got it! And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right, this is Krosky Merritt. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and at times stuffing the run.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. That's good for a Washington 1st down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Get up. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down from the 42.
79 Broncos. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now Daniels off the play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll be dropped down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10
Let's go
at
now.
the 29-yard line.
Now it gives to Krosky Merritt, running left. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
York knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's McCarthy to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. McCarthy looking to throw. Finds Smith and Jigba. Hits some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Another throw here for McCarthy. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Addison, left side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Reichert connects there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
14-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Has the open man downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They go inside give to Prosky Merritt. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well. Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. Out of the gun, Daniels. Through the middle. It's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Get it. Panther, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Jones once more. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd down carry for Jones. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and
3. 3rd down, Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there. McCarthy to throw it. Running a screen now for Jones. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has his man, it's Addison. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Jake, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw. 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Addison. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 17.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught, nice game left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Timberwolf.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down from the 42.
Ready! 19. Stop.
Daniels is going to throw again. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. And he's brought down at the line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Get it! 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
To throw again, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
To the air again, Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky-Merritt. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Finds some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Jaden Daniels win the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
24-24.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They've got a man in motion. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First and 10, here's Jones. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Running back sent in motion. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They send a man in motion. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they can still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Jones can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. Only a 20-yarder here. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. And where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We might more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Flash on the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? Or you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore? Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. made this diamond plated. Taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated. That you ever hated. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my state. I'm finna give her a good shot on my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake.